Hey, what is going on, guys? Iron Noobs back here, aka Top Secret 999 on my RS3 account. This is just going to be a little progress, I guess, video, if you will. Just kind of talk about what I plan on doing with this account. I'm not maxed on this account by any means. I want to try to start working on getting pretty close to maxing on him. I haven't even started the new elite skill invention yet because I don't have the divination level to start it, but I want to go ahead and start that at some point. I just want to show y'all my bank. I spent about an hour cleaning it all up earlier. This first tab's all just trash, effigies, just junk, bunch of junk. So here's my armor tab up here at the top. I've got all my Slayer items, things that I use for Slayer, and then I go down the line with all my weapons. I did have a noxious scythe. I did not like it. I was not a fan of the one-handed or two-handed scythe, noxious scythe. I like two-handed range bow, and then I also have the staff. So I went ahead and picked up myself some Drygor longswords. I'm actually a huge fan of the maces, but for some reason I couldn't get them to buy, even jacking the price up 10%. So, and it was going to end up costing me the same price for the longswords, and I do know that the longswords put out a little bit more damage, minuscule at that, but I will take a little bit more damage. I do carry the Ring of Death when I go bossing because I don't want to have to go back to death, pay for my gear, things like that. I have Serenic, I have full Serenic, I have full Malevolent, and I also have full Tectonic. Excuse me if I sound a little stuffed up. I also carry full Bandos, full Armadillo, full Subjugation for things that I don't want my armor degrading on. I don't actually use the Tectonic very much, or the Malevolent. I also have Superior Void, and of course my Mighty Slayer Helm. So I will be doing some Slayer even though I am 99. There's always that 120 to go for. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it is a possibility later on in the future. Normally I AFK mine or fish, so my levels are getting up there, 93, 94 on the fishing. Obviously Profinides, I guess is how it's pronounced. Prif is a huge AFK kind of town, so while I'm here I try to AFK. I'll try not to record too much in this town just because as you can see it drops my FPS. Normally I'm running at about 65 and I am on lower graphics. I play on a laptop so I don't have the best quality. But here I've got my summoning tab. I'm already 99 summoning as well. Like I said, there's always that 120. Obviously 120 summoning is going to be super expensive, so it's by all means no rush, but I don't want to throw any of my charms away just in case one day I ever do decide to do that. Over here I've got my potions tab. Over here up at the top I've got all my overload flasks and everything. I go from a 6 to a 1 dose. Most people go from a 1 to a 6 or stack this way. I actually don't use these too much anymore. I do keep them up here just as placeholders because Araxor does drop them and I don't want them overclogging my bank. Super anti-fires. I use these for the QBD, which I quit using once the Searing Overload came out. So I do have the Searing Overloads. Excuse me, I apologize. Basically I've got all my extremes and everything, so if I ever need to make any more overloads, I've got my flask, my potion flasks, everything like that, Cerebrus for Raxor, things like that. Over here I have my capes, my scrimshaws, and my auras. These are actually the way that I got these from 99: magic, attack, HP, strength, slayer, ranging, herblore, summoning, and then prayer. I actually got summoning and prayer within like the first 10 minutes of each other, so that was a huge expensive grind, but I did do it on double XP weekend, so it did save me quite a bit of money. Over here I have all my extra outfits for the 5% bonuses. I think I have every Slayer helm. They're not all in here because I trashed the ones that I don't use very often, but I do have every Slayer helm, I'm pretty sure. I don't have all the new outfits yet because I haven't played RS3 in quite a while, but I do have most of the 5% outfits as well. Here I just have a little crafting tab, all my protein things. I kept my pouches. I don't rune craft that way obviously anymore with rune span, but I did keep all my pouches because I think they are pretty cool. I've got some portables here that I use, my corrupted ore that I end up mining, and then over here is going to be my I guess Slayer slash bossing tab. I do right now have a 61 mil cash stack, almost 62 mil. I have 2 pieces of the spider leg. I have the middle, the top. All I'm needing is the bottom. I do have the eye, so uh, as soon as I get that, I'll be able to make that and sell it, because obviously I already have the staff. I do carry the pheromone because there are times where I don't pay for an instance, and I'd like to be able to keep that 420k fish. I just realized that was not done intentionally at all. I just happen to use cave fish. I normally fish my own, but at times I will buy them. I will also use rocktails and things like that for, just faster kills and such like that. I've got 2 crystal Triskelion fragments here, so I'm waiting for that 3rd one. I don't ever do elites. I haven't done any, sorry about that. I haven't done any, not a whole lot of quests, so I don't do a whole lot of the clue scrolls. That's something also that I want to kind of move over here and kind of talk to you guys about. As you can see, I haven't even finished all the free quests. Nowhere near done with any of the quests here, so I'm not a huge quester at all. Playing old school RuneScape, I've kind of actually gotten into liking doing the quest because of all the things that it unlocks. I have 136 of 378 at the moment, so that's probably something that you might be seeing in the future, is me doing some quests. Here are my dailies. Like I said, I haven't been on in forever, so I do have a lot of dailies. As soon as I hit 99s, I turn them off because I'm obviously looking for the delve into the Daemonheim, so that I can eventually 120 my dungeoneering, which I'm not a huge fan of dungeoneering. I actually hate dungeoneering. I only got 85 to do Frost and 90 to do Calgarian Demons. I did that simply to unlock another Slayer creature while I was going for 99. I literally went all the way to 99 Slayer without any of the cool things like Celestial Dragons, Glaciers, anything like that. So, like I said, I just wanted to come out, kind of talk about my account, kind of talk about my goals. I do have an Iron Man on old school RuneScape going on right now, so when I'm playing on that, I'm going to try to have this guy either AFK mining, fishing, doing something AFK out here in Priv, and kind of see what we can do from there. Really, I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I don't